Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Mr. Conley. I'm just going to go through your target audience exam question. Okay, now I actually threw in an extra question here, okay, just to try and go over what we've already covered. So, this first question was looking at visualization diagrams and mood boards. So, Words from the Planet is a new conservation campaign with the purpose of increasing the awareness of environmental issues that are faced by our planet. The campaign is targeted at a wide target audience between the ages of 12 and 50. Words from the Planet will use a variety of media to raise awareness of the issues faced. You've been asked to create a number of pre-production documents to take to the first campaign meeting. Identify 3 items other than annotations which could be included on a visualization diagram for the flyer to publicise the Words from the Planet campaign. So that's worth 3 marks. And then for question 1B, explain the purpose of a digital mood board for the Words from the Planet campaign. That's worth 2 marks. Okay, and now for the question that looks specifically at target audience. Okay, so this was taken from another exam paper. Kids 5 a Day is a new government-backed campaign that aims to improve the eating habits of children aged 5 to 11 in schools. Kids 5 a Day uses 4 main characters that are made up of bread dough. The characters change shape and colour into the food that they are promoting. Identify 2 categories of target audience other than age that need to be considered when designing the 4 characters for the Kids 5 a Day campaign. For each category, explain 1 reason why it should be considered. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to give a category and then you're going to give a couple of reasons for it. So you'll get a mark for the category and then a couple of marks for the reasons you give. Okay, so it's worth 6 marks. If you haven't yet attempted the question, if you want to pause it now, and then we'll go through the answers. Okay, so this was the first one, and this was my little red herring. So the first one was looking at visualization diagrams. It says here, do not accept text too vague as this could be annotations which is excluded in the question. Content may be both generally regarding visualization diagrams or context specific. Maximum 2 marks if images given in context. Visualization could be digitally produced, so may include images. Okay, so it could have title, fonts, pictures, drawings, images. Notice that they all just get you 1 mark. Logo, colours, and any other suitable response. Okay, so for question 1B, for both marks should reflect visual aspect and context of a mood board, style and look. Okay, so 2 marks for a suitable point in expansion. So you could have to generate visual ideas, 1 mark, about how the campaign could look, 1 mark. To develop a green feel, 1 mark. For the campaign style, 1 mark. To show the client, 1 mark. The fonts, the images and the colours to be used in the campaign, 1 mark. And any other suitable response. Okay, so this was our in-depth question. Okay, so looking specifically at the target audience. It says here, expansion must be related to context. If category is wrong, do not mark the expansion. So if they've talked about gender, okay, and then said the campaign will need to appeal to all ethnic groups, so the colour and characters must not cause offence, they'd get the mark for the category, but they wouldn't get the mark for the expansion. Okay, because the expansion was wrong. So the category must be correct for them to get the expansion marks. Okay, so you could have, it says here, do not accept location as this does not affect the food available in the UK. So you could have gender, 1 mark. The shapes and characters, 1 mark, need to appeal to all genders, 1 mark. You could have ethnicity. Okay, so that's 1 mark. The campaign will need to appeal to all ethnic groups, 1 mark. So the colour and characters must not cause offence, 1 mark. You could have interests, 1 mark. The shape and characters can take part in activities, 1 mark. That the target audience like doing, 1 mark. You could have income, 1 mark. Some foods may be expensive to buy, 1 mark, and would not be affordable by families, 1 mark. You could have health, 1 mark. People with body weight issues, 1 mark, need to know what foods to eat to improve their health, 1 mark. People with illnesses, so like mineral deficiency, diabetes, 1 mark, would need to know which food to eat to improve or maintain their health, 1 mark. Okay, if you've struggled with this question, please can you watch the GCSE pod again, which is connected to the Teams task. If you want to know more about it and go into it in more depth, please watch the online lesson which is attached to the Teams task. Okay, see you next time. Goodbye.